My name is Nema Said. I am from Eritrea. I have been in Glasgow for 10 years.
My name is Shanaz. I come from Pakistan. And I am asylum seeker and give the paper. And after paper I'm going to the job. Inshallah.
My name is Mona Yahya. I live in Glasgow 10 years. I'm from Yemen.
Me, I like Glasgow and I don't like the weather, but I like Glasgow people because friendly. And if you ask any help, where is any place, they took you inside the place, not just they told you there. That's why friendly that I like Glasgow people.
The theme of International Women's Day 2017 is Be Bold for Change. It is meant to empower and encourage women to change their lives for the better. In the Brexit and Trump era, anti-immigrant sentiment is on the rise. This adds to the existing problems of ethnic minority women. In Scotland, the largest groups of ethnic minority women are Pakistani, Chinese, and Indian. They experience unemployment rates between 2 and 3 times greater than the white population. Between 40 and 50% of Pakistani and Bangladeshi women describe themselves as never having work, compared with fewer than 10% of white women. The problem of labor market segregation is also an issue. For example, 39% of Pakistani women work in the wholesale and retail sector, compared with 16% of all women. And 46% of Chinese women are concentrated in the hotels and restaurant sector, compared with 7% of all women.
If it's not one thing, it's another. If it's not the family situation, it's employment. If it's not employment, it's welfare. If it's not welfare, it's something else. It's domestic abuse. There's, so many different issues out there, racism, discrimination, so much out there. Isolation, depression, so many to mention.
SEM for Scotland is an organisation which works with the ethnic minority voluntary sector. They recently launched a new project called Empowering Women, a program that will provide employability support and life skills to ethnic minority women.
I was running a program called The Young, Confident and Connected, which was a program for young people between the ages of 18 to 25. And I'd supported this young man, and over the weeks and the months, he developed. So he was fine, he was on the right road, and then all of a sudden, he asked to speak to me one day and came in to speak to me, told me about his concerns, and the concerns were actually not about him, they were for his mum. So, and he said to me, look, I know that this is not what you deal with, please can you help? And ended up meeting his mum, and starting from there, built up a relationship of trust and supported her. And she'd been depressed and she's isolated, and everything was just getting on top of her, even doing the washing up, So she was in a bit of a state, but as we worked with her, we found that, she started to grow, started to go out, started meeting friends, and starting taking pride in herself and her home as well. And it had a big impact on her whole family. It really did. And so that's how it kind of started off. And then after that one person, we ended up with other people that came forward, and that's how the Empowering Women project was born.
It's not just large charities that are supporting ethnic minority women. There are also small-scale social enterprises such as Meal Cafe in Govan Hill.
We work with a lot of refugee and asylum seeker women, and we've expanded that more broadly to work with migrant women, because Govan Hill is such a diverse area. There's a lot of women who need help with job applications, work experience, making friends in a new community, sort of building a support network, English language practice, creative skills. So we try and host a lot of different things in a very small space. We've seen small increases in just sort of racist comments or sort of negativity towards a certain group of people, but only in small instances. And actually the flip side of that is that people have rallied around a lot more positively. So anytime a donation drive or anything comes up, huge amounts of donations come in. Lots of people have been using the cafe, whether that's just it's getting more popular, whether it's as a sort of backlash to negative opinions. Yeah, we just say do it, really do it. Be open and ask for a lot of help, because it's not something that we could have done without asking for everyone's opinion, coming from doing DIY in the walls to how do you do the bunkering on a weekly basis. But you get everyone's opinions together and you get as much help as you can, and just, yeah, it takes over itself.
Through the work of ethnic minority women and the local people, the lives of women are changing in Scotland. To quote Helen Keller, "Alone we can do so little, together we can do so much."